there guys, my name is Razzielle. Welcome to my channel where I provide you with tools to learn to grow, to learn to navigate life and make money moves in the process. So today I'm going to do a video basically about saving for tomorrow or 20 years in the future. This is something I feel like is super valuable right about now. I feel like lots of us, when it comes to money, is that we are just not planning at all. We are happy living paycheck to paycheck. We are failing to plan for the future, guys. You have to remember the future is not about retirement. The future is tomorrow, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, starting from today. I feel like lots of us, when saving is mentioned, we start panicking. We start feeling quite anxious. We don't know what we're doing. We feel it's much easier and more enjoyable to spend our money on party after party, buying whatever we want and not thinking about the future. But what happens tomorrow when all the money is gone, when you suddenly wake up with regrets? You need to think ahead. You need to make yourself secure. Thinking ahead means being prepared and getting started. It may sound like an impossible feat, but you will be surprised at how the future gets here real quick. So what do we do? How do we turn into responsible human beings who can deal with money and save for our future? How do you even do that? In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 strategies to help you start saving for your long-term goals so that you can get or stay on a firm financial footing starting right about now. The first thing that you need to make, first of all, is to make a budget. This is the most important tool if you want to save for your future. It might be daunting and frustrating at first. You might even cringe at the thought of making one. But a budget will help you take an honest look at what you are actually spending on. Looking at where your money is going will prompt you to manage your money better. You might be thinking, how do I even make a budget? It's not that difficult. It's a matter of repeatedly doing addition and subtraction until the end result is 0. All you need to do is to write down everything you spend on. Sort things out to get an idea where your money is going, like say dining out, food, entertainment, transport, not forgetting gym memberships, insurance or subscriptions, and anything else that you can anticipate. Then add this up to find out how much you are spending. You'll be shocked that last month you spent £300 on takeaways, or every time you go to the shop, it costs you £25. You're gonna find that some things are costing you more than necessary. Take this chance to think about your spending and consider where you can cut back. And not just cutting back, make sure you stick to it, but also be realistic and set honest and attainable saving goals you can achieve. Saying that you're going to save and thinking about saving is not enough. Be intentional about what you want to do with your money. Once you've established your budget, you need to understand cash flow, what it is, how it works, and how it ties into your personal household income. This is the second thing. Having lots of money and making more money will not solve your problems if cash flow is your problem. If you don't know how to look after your money, you need to know how much money you're bringing in, and you need to know how much money is leaving, and to the penny. But how do you do that? Your personal cash flow is basically your income minus your expenses over a certain period of time, typically a month. It helps you measure your money so that you can manage it. If you want to afford stuff without necessarily having to rely on loans, or if you want to grow your savings or even start investing, you need to start with the essentials, your cash flow. Simply think of cash flow as the money you're able to save from your salary each month. It's important to know whether you're spending more than you make, because spending more than you make will lead you into a spiral of debt, and you don't want that. But how do you do that? All you need to do is to review your income and keep track of your expenses. See where you're spending your money. Jot down everything. Where does the money go? Think about your day. Look around your home. Look at your bank and credit card statements. My best advice is to take a deep breath and give yourself permission to do this slowly. Don't worry so much. Instead, feel good about it. You're doing something good for yourself and for your future. The third one is, if you want to effectively save for your future, is to work with your partner. By partner, I mean a husband, a wife, a spouse, or your significant other. If you're married, that person you've made a commitment to spend the rest of your life with. If you're in one of these, you need to communicate and work together as a team concerning your household finances. Communication and teamwork is crucial. You both need to understand each other's approach and attitude towards money. This will help you find areas where you agree and disagree so that you can spot potential problems before they happen. If you want to save, you both need to be on board with your desires, plans, and resources. One thing you need to be careful about: be wary of joint finances if one of you has bad credit. that will affect both of you. Living with or being married to someone with bad credit won't necessarily affect your credit, but if you open a joint bank account or take out a mortgage together, your credit rating could be affected. For example, you'll be cost-scored if you apply for credit, so it's a good idea for both of you to check your credit rating before combining your finances. There has to be trust and fairness, as you'll both be responsible for any debt or overdrafts. So it's very important that you trust each other. You need to be clear from the very start. Be clear about what you expect and on what you consider to be a fair contribution, and then stick to it. Set boundaries and be clear on independence. It's important that you're upfront about how much independence you want about your money. That way, you both know where you stand and won't need to argue over any disagreements. It's not always roses. Have a plan for things if they go wrong, and don't be afraid to write things down if you think that will make it easier to stick to. The fourth way on how you can effectively save for your future is to make your savings automatic. This will ensure that your money stays in your account. Don't wait until the end of the month to save, because the likelihood is that there won't be much left. Make it automatic and save money deposited straight out of your paycheck or out of your bank. That's what I do. You can also have a portion of your money go into your savings account whenever you are paid. If you have a few savings objectives, you can track the money you put into each account and put it through one account, or use a few different savings accounts open for different goals. When you see your savings grow, you'll be geared up and you're more likely to keep on saving, and you're more likely to keep your money in your savings accounts. Also, if your employer provides a pension savings plan, consider contributing to it. That way you'll be contributing savings to your future. Number 5, if you have children, take them into consideration, because it's incredibly important to teach your children about money. Your kids need to learn about saving and spending, but the only way they can learn is by you setting an example. Children mirror adult behaviors, and if you take a lead on the role of money in their life, they'll learn essential lessons that will help them in the future. Let your children mirror your behaviors and your relationship towards money. Teach your children to differentiate between a need and a want. Also teach them to wait before buying something, not basically being impulsive. Also, don't forget to teach them about savings. For example, putting money in jars or in envelopes. That way they will learn to make wise choices and understand that when money is spent, it's money which cannot be spent somewhere else. Remember that whatever your goal is, you can only get there if you start now. Something will always come up and compete with your money. Just put saving for your future at the forefront of your mind and your finances, regardless of whatever else comes around. Well, I might be busy here preaching about the discipline of saving, tightening your financial belt, and resisting instant gratification. But at the end of the day, we have to remember we are only human. Recognizing the importance of savings doesn't mean that we can't now and again spend on things for fun, relaxation, or celebrations, or just because we want to. So long as we build everything into our budgets and stick to it, that is the most important thing. And also remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. All you have to do is to write it down, create the time and opportunity, and make it happen. You can do it. That's it. We are done. Those are the things that are going to help you plan for your future. Tomorrow, 10 years, 20 years from now, if you follow them to the T. Well, at it, I really appreciate you guys for watching. And if you want more about this topic, check out this video. And oh, don't forget to subscribe too. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.